Wow, that was loud. Oops. Alright, we're going back in. The level 9 Scion. Maybe? See if we can get the game capture. Oh, there it goes. Alright, when last we left our hero, we were trying to decide what to do with this veiled item. Well, it is kind of tempting to switch to Cyclone. I think we'll just do this. Okay, and so you unlock each one. Interesting. Life gained on kill is so good, but yeah. So we have 3 blue sockets. Is there anything we can do with that? Not anything I want to do right now. I think the game sounds are a little loud. For me, at least. Nothing should have changed on your end? Oh, it definitely did. Testing, testing. Must be my end. There, that's better for me. Alright. So, I don't remember where I was. Traveled to Prisoner's Gate, of course.
God hasn't abandoned us.
That's a nice thing to say, Nessa. Especially in their current predicament. Alright, so we're on the ledge. I know which way to go because of these 3 little rocks here. That's the way that leads forward. And so you'll watch if I go like this. The flask is up and I deal more damage. Ooh, these guys have knockback from... Oh, this brutal shrine. Shrines affect enemies. So you have to be very careful. Some shrines give, like, invulnerability and stuff. But once you click on the shrine, it becomes your power temporarily. So we're chugging along. I started another character to play off stream because, you know, wouldn't want to ruin the experience of this. But I still like to play. You can see I have knockback now. All these gray items are basically nothing unless they have 4 links, and that won't happen for a while. Ooh, we have a new enemy. Gluttonous Gull. These enemies aren't very dangerous, except if you let them get near corpses. In which case, they'll eat the corpse and start, like, bombarding you like a mortar. Oh. Found another fortification, and there's Jun.
I stay true to my word.
Oh. It's Feikaku.
Time for me to clean up yet another of your messes.
That sounded like a shaper. Oh, it's just another, I'm getting stunned, I can tell. You get stunned if you get hit for too much damage. It's based on your life. If you have any energy shield, you have a 50% chance of not getting stunned.
Exile. Another deal?
We'll see.
I choose an honorable death.
Okay. Sounds fair. Bye.
Fool, do not disrupt God's plan.
Sorry, just some coffee. Yeah, so Gravicus was a sort of follower of... I don't know, well the guy in Act
You've
5.
made your show of force, savage. I submit and entreat you to bargain in exchange for my life.
Sure. So as I do that, I unlock information about this. Interesting. I'm trying to get to here or something. This is a really nice system.
For now.
Ooh, a medium life flask. With bleed? Ooh, that's nice. So now I have a bleed and a freeze flask. That doesn't really become very important until later on around Act 4? And even then, it's not as hard as it was before. It used to have difficulty levels like Diablo. But now it doesn't. I don't really mind if I mess up my tree. You can always just respec later. People will tell you, oh, you should just re-roll. But you know, you can spend some currency and just do it. It's not that big. Ooh, a whetstone. Now that's good. I do have whetstones because I'm not playing like a solo self-found anything. Because the witch I started, which will be some elemental base, found one. So now if I get a rustic sash, I can use a orb of something to make it magic. And then I can do a recipe to make it have weapon attack damage on it. So we exited the climb, or we exited the ledge, and that leads to the climb. The climb is full of goatmen and fire dogs. I don't know who that is. I thought I removed them from my friends list, but oh well. They can stay, I guess. Ooh, look, a rustic sash. Perfect. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I guess not. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking for the waypoint in this area. I forget, there might be a way... Is this where you get movement skills? I'm gonna check. Because at some point you get movement skills, and at that point you just sort of want to use them, because they allow you to skip past a lot of ledges and stuff. So not an Orb of Alteration. I might need the Orb of Alteration for the recipe, though. I don't know. But yeah, what is Spectral Throw? Maybe I'm using the wrong weapon for Spectral Throw. Spectral Throw... Copy of your melee weapon. But it's not melee. Huh. Okay. Oh, I have an... Okay, I have an Orb of Alchemy. So you can also make the increased physical damage higher by using an Orb of Alchemy, but alchemies are kind of important at this point in the level. It's a Transmutation Orb that makes it magic. And let's just see... So I can use maces for now, because I don't have any things. I'm going to hold on to this, because I think it's for a recipe for something. I don't really need... Oh, wow, that's a lot of abilities. Life, energy shield, rarity, lightning resistance... yeah. And there's no even need to identify that. We'll get more identify scrolls or whatever. Transmutation shards if we don't. And transmutation shards can be sold for 4 scrolls of wisdom.
While we live, we are blessed.
Which are kind of important early in. I'm going kind of slow, so it probably won't even matter. This is all melee. Maybe I did go the wrong way, but I really want mind over matter. So what should I have done? Maybe attack speed? I don't know. What if I just go this? I'm going to see what happens if I just go this way. There's a lot of points that don't seem to matter very much. Go this way, cut back this way, go up here. Later I'll respec out of these points for like here to get close to this jewel. Yeah, like you get this mana stuff here. Yeah, so a mind over mana or spectral throw. Something, something. I won't get this point, I guess. I'm going to want to go up... yes, I'm going to want to go up here, here. Get the dual wield nodes here and go there. Probably. Let's just see what happens. People will tell you have to re-roll if you do it wrong, but they're not correct about that. Oh, wait, I forgot to check to see if... because I thought you got movement skills here from Tarklag, no? Oh, it must be after the Prisoner's Gate. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, this one we just gotta fight through. Right. I remember. No spoilers yet. Oh, there's one of the things. See, if I had a movement skill, I could just jump over that. Ooh. Let's get this back, too. Chain belt. Actually, I should be wearing that rustic sash. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Did Hinakora reject you?
Is Haku again? Come on, Haku. How many times do you want to do this? I guess probably a lot, because that's the point of this league. I don't know what these things do. They shoot, like, Eldritch cannons at you. They're like fell cannons from WoW. Uh-oh. 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 So I want to hit that totem, too, so I'm trying to line that up. I'm trying to pick up some blue items, magic items, because it'll, sell them. But I don't want to fill up my inventory. So these are too, well, this is kind of small. That's too big.
Ancestors, I will see you again.
Okay then, what
The
time is it?
Syndicate does not follow the Karui way, but I do. And a victory like yours gives you a choice over our fates. If you so choose, you could have one of us exiled from the Syndicate entirely. If you make that choice here and now, I will make sure they honor it.
Sure, get rid of Guff. Let's see what happens now.
Why do I always get the short end of the stick?
Ooh. Ooh. Cold resistance strength? Oh boy. That's a real good item to get right now, let me tell you. Oh, that's... oh boy. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, it's got me tingling or whatever. Alright. I'm gonna wait on leveling that up. I like to sync them up, so I have to do less clicking. Oh, is it this way? So I'm still not really doing as much damage as I want. Because I want to be one-shotting. Oh, it must be this way, because there's this skeleton guy, the unique Iron Point, the Forsaken. Sort of a green-tinted archer. A skeleton that fires into the air. Green spectral bolts. And he's dead. Ooh, hey, a rustic sash. Gonna put that on. Ooh, reduced flask charges isn't that bad. I don't pick up this other rustics. Well, no, it's fine. Now my hands moved. Okay, so there should be another fight coming up here. The goat men are, you know, sort of beasts. You can see Navali on the map. Navali is cool. It is part of a previous league that they integrated. I have no idea who that is. Not sure why. I'm going to turn those notifications off or something. Sadly, this game doesn't cache your or store your settings in the cloud. This is the fun. It's a giant shaman goat person. I threw down a decoy totem and just wrecked it. Ooh, boots. Now I freed Navaldi.
Thank you for freeing me. The Mother of Death likes to play these little tricks on me, to remind me of my place. But she also sent you here to help. Let me return the favor, exile. We will meet again in town, and then I will help you illuminate your path.
What he does is Navaldi trades silver coins, which are a drop, for prophecies. And the prophecies are sometimes good, sometimes bad, whatever. So like that, that's why I waited there, so I just click, click, click. There used to be a bug with the ordering. I'm not sure if they fixed it yet. I won't know until a while. Still no real reason to use that point, in my opinion.
From Oriath to Axiom. One prison to another.
Okay, so this is the lower prison. And they want me to travel to Lion's Eye Watch, just to see what they want me to do. My character knows that because they sort of asked.
There's a fine line between man and monster. Brutus, the warden of Axiom Prison, he crossed that line long ago. A big lad, and as you know from Hillock, big lads are slow. Hit and run, that's the way to cut them down to size. Unless there's thaumaturgy involved, then forget the hitting bit, just run.
That was Tarklay's
Farewell.
warning. Let's see what Navaldi says.
Is it choice that carries you here, or is it fate? I see a need in you. A need to peer into your future. A need to follow the right path. But your future has already been cast. So open your mind and embrace it. Long ago, my people called me a Hatungo, a wise woman. Now they call me a revenant. But it is not my fate to return to the Mother of Death just yet. For now I stand with one foot in this world, and the other foot in the realm of the dead. I'm an inquirer of the living, and an interpreter of death. I sense you have questions. For a gift of silver, I will answer them. But you seek more than answers. Riches, power. These I can also provide, in a way. All you have to do is join me. Heed my words, but walk your path. The future is mine to tell, but yours to claim. It is time to fulfill your prophecy.
So,
I will
silver
see you
coins
again.
only really drop. So if you need more, you have to trade with other players, as far as I know.
The tale of Brutus was a popular one in the schools of Theopolis, taught in the hopes of deterring students from ambitions not condoned by the Templar. Brutus was warden of Axiom Prison, and one of the most feared men in the Eternal Empire. But there the histories end, and the myth begins, with Brutus commissioning a witch to transform him in a mad attempt at immortality. A moment of hubris that didn't end well for anyone. If it's true, then Brutus has my pity. Some of us pay too dearly for our mistakes. Yet if you insist on learning from your own mistakes, then please, take one of these. You might need it.
So that's Nessa helping us out. So melee splash doesn't really work for me. I could get added cold damage, that's okay. Added lightning damage, also okay. But see, added fire damage is a multiplier. It says, like, so cold and lightning add flat damage, but added fire damage gives you 26% of your physical damage as extra fire damage. So basically, if you deal 100 fire damage, or 100 damage, you're also going to deal 26 fire damage. So it's actually a really good choice here. Lesser multiple projectiles is pretty good for me, but I already have volley right now. Unbound ailments, I don't know, just added fire.
While we live, we have left.
So, I can't use it right now. But if I get a 4-link with, I don't know, 2 green sockets and maybe something else or something will do it. Do this later. Come on, move speed. Move speed. Move speed's so important. So move speed's way important than whatever that is. Like 10% move speed is just, yeah. Do I care about any of these? No, whatever, we'll just sell them. I don't have enough currency. So now I see I got an Orb of Transmutation,
Be well.
which I can use later to get more Scrolls of Wisdom. And let's just unveil whatever this is. Let me read this carefully. Place an item with a veiled modifier into the slot to unveil its options and select one to place in it. So you can craft the chosen modifier. Oh, Cold and Chaos? I don't know what focus is. I have no idea what focus is. If I knew, I'm not really doing that. I'm keeping it a mystery. Strength of Dex is okay, but that's sort of whatever. But Cold and Chaos resistance? That sounds a little spicy to me. So this has 31 cold resistance? Oh boy.
Blessings.
Oh boy, that's so good right now. Oh gee. Alright.
What little help I can offer you. Goodbye.
Alright, let's just level up. Gonna stick to my guns and go this way. Alright, so now we're in the prison. You can see that there's a fortification over here. Ooh, and there's an essence. I'll show you what those are. They're from the Essence League. So I always get lost in here, but it should be okay. There's necromancers and skeletons in here, so this is an essence. Essences are trapped with monsters. Basically, you click on this, you kill the monster in the middle, and you get an essence, I believe. And you have to click on it 3 times. I'm not sure why. There's also ways to corrupt them. That'll come up later, and they're pretty useful for crafting because they're essentially an Orb of Alchemy, but with a fixed property. But also, the mobs get special abilities based on whatever essence they're with, and it can get pretty saucy because they could have multiple essences, and we'll see ghosts later. So I got a Whispering Essence of Woe. Upgrades a normal item to rare with 1 guaranteed property. And then it says, you know, what it is, spell damage, blah blah blah. I'll actually probably save that for my witch character. And she does spell damage. And if you're just starting the game and you're wondering why you can't choose Scion, you have to unlock it for some reason, but you only ever have to unlock it once. Let's go deal with this fortification. You know, just break down the wall. Oh, this is kind of repetitive so far, but I guess there was those Haku again? They were the which ones were they? There was an escort one, and there might be higher ones or different ones at higher level. So I can just pop my Quicksilver Flask whenever I want for more damage. Ooh. So he does cold damage. Extra cold damage cannot be slowed. Resist chaos. Ooh. Those are some interesting abilities. It's also interesting his ability, the ground slam there, doesn't seem to affect you if you're close.
The way. Enough blood has been shed today, warrior. Put down your weapon, and I will offer you an opportunity. There is one in my new tribe I would deceive. Give me a reason to, and I will tell you that which I know about them.
So that seems like a good bargain for me. It is Haku and Vegan become trusted +4 transportation intelligence, which is over here. So yeah.
Then it is subterfuge. Not the most honorable path. But honor lost its value the day Calm cut down 300 of his brothers.
Interesting. He dropped Flicker Strike here. Flicker Strike is a fun ability, but it's not really good for streaming, or you have issues with repetitive flickering, obviously. So yeah, stay away from that one. It's also why I'm not going to do Consecrated Path, just because it's not safe for other people to watch. For all people to watch. So the problem in this area is that there's doors, and the necromancers can sort of just like keep resurrecting the skeletons to get you in the doors. They can't pass through each other though, so sometimes that's a benefit. Oh, there's the exit. So we're exiting the lower prison to the upper prison. We're in the upper prison, and I don't think there's anything fancy here. Oh no, there's a trial of ascendancy in here. Those are super important. Those are super duper important. Oh, you know, I can probably, yeah, maybe I'll juke over. It's complicated, I'll explain it later, but I can do some fancy stuff with the Scion. They're sort of like a, they're the multi-class red mage of the game. If you want a multi-class, you want to be a Scion. Not really, necessarily. Ooh, another fortification.
What's this? A new challenger?
Okay, they're just gonna come at me in a straight line. Thane, Gorgon, Jorgen, and whoever that other one was. I think we just have to kill like the boss, and then it'll probably stop. Yeah. Wasn't there another dude somewhere? I don't know.
This syndicate is full of boring nonsense. You care to have a pint and talk it over? Or perhaps, since you've got me dead to rights and all, skip the pint.
I'm being
Go
attacked.
right to me blabbing the secrets like I'm drunk.
Okay, 12 transportation intelligence seems great.
Strong and reasonable. I like you, Exile.
Okay, though, well, those mods aren't that great, but another veiled modifier. I'm really liking these veiled things. Every time one drops, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. You're sort of given a hard choice, though. You need to choose whether you want to like focus on one and upgrade that, or if you want to get more, so you have more options. Interesting. So, yeah, there's some complicated endgame stuff I can do. Probably want a dual wield, but I'm not sure if they fixed the dual wield OPness, where I could sort of use a wand, my offhand, for stats, but still get all the bonuses. I'm not sure if they changed that. So I'm here. I could go here, but instead I'm not going to. And that's because I know there's a Trial of Ascendancy here somewhere. It's like this way. The trials are sort of tests of an old emperor of the land who was tricked by Cardiro, who was like a merchant guild or merchant guild family. I might see him in this league. I don't know. He might be part of the syndicate or something because they changed everything. So yeah, oh yeah, enemies can't open doors either. Sometimes you can just shoot through doors. But basically you do all the trials for a certain tier of challenge, and then you go into the Lord's Labyrinth, where you fight Azaro and the Goddess of Justice. And if you beat them, you get a whole bunch of fancy stuff. Like some real fancy stuff. Like some people just only do that. Uh-oh. We're fighting Sawbones, a unique necromancer who has reduced life, raises undead, summons skeletons, and resists lightning. Not only can it resurrect skeletons, it can also create them. Right now we're fighting, these skeletons can shoot ice. That's not really that dangerous. What I really find dangerous is people come up later, or the skeletons that can shoot lightning. I think there's a trial here. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while. Because you only have to do the trials once per, like, league. I thought there was one in here. Oh, maybe it's on the first floor. Yeah, it's on the first floor. I was completely wrong. Sorry. Right? Yeah, because it's somewhere near the waypoint. Because they're nice devs. They're not that mean. They're a little mean. We'll see later. When the mods on the enemies start getting, explosive, maybe we'll say? I don't know. Because they have these, like, heralds that explode and things. Alright, so now we're in the upper prison. Upper prison. And you'll notice this blood trail. If you just follow the blood trail, you'll find it. Or find Brutus.
No wonder, child.
But
I saw you perform for Dominus, girl. You were very good. Good enough to survive Rayclast? We'll see.
so that was Piety. She hates us. She has different dialogue for every character. And basically what she told us is if you've seen Steven Universe, basically a Scion is like a pearl. And, yeah, that's not a great thing. You know. But, I guess we got exiled and now we're gonna get revenge or something? Oh, we can read Piety's notes. Or this is Chevron's journal. Chevron is the witch.
Still the Karui barbarians advance upon us. Lina is dead. His legion slaughtered along with every eternal man, woman and child from Lina's watch to the foot of our axiom. Should the need arise, we shall retreat through Prison's Gate, raising my barricade behind us. Yet our salvation is at hand. Foul times demand heroic deeds, and through my arts our Lord Brutus will arise anew to defend us. May the dry sands quench their thirst with Karui blood when our mighty warden delivers his judgment upon them.
Your pride is trespass. Your sentence is death.
You remind me of my ex-husband. Far too much baggage.
For some, death is welcomed with open arms.
Oh, I've been muted. My
To
mistake.
end Brutus's suffering out
Well.
of avarice or mercy. Only you know the answer to that one.
Okay, I've been muted. We fought Brutus, and we talked to Chevron, or we read her journal. We fought Piety or whatever. Yeah. No one here to tell me that I'm muted. I'm gonna sell all this nonsense.
While we live, we are blessed.
I'm gonna put this here, put these in my stash. And one of these is an essence, yeah. I usually call this E. I make it blue. Put it somewhere around here. Let's just go see what kind of juicy stuff we get here. I really like this mechanic. 52 to armor. 10 to maximum energy shield. Oh. So none of these seem really good, but I know in the end game, if you get enough flask effect, you can get a whole bunch of bonuses with the end game flask. So since all these seem pretty random to me, like armor evasion, armor, maximum energy shield, I think those are good. Maximum energy shield is good, but if I'm gonna go mind over matter health, you should do this. Yeah, because if this gets higher, flask effect is kind of real good.
Be careful.
So let's see if Tarkley...
The warden's free of his own prison. Well, since you're so bloody determined to cheat the britches off death, you better have one of these, for luck. And when they write the song about you, just be sure to mention that it was Tarkley who taught you everything you know.
Really, it's Tarkley. I could have sworn I went to school, whatever. So, you can get Flame Dash, which is a spell. I can get Blink Arrow, which requires a thing, but I can also get Leap Slam. Yeah, I'm gonna get Leap Slam. Jump into the air, damaging enemies, blah blah, knocking some back. Basically, I'm not gonna use it as an attack. I'm going to use it as a, just movement. And I'll remove my added fire damage. It's more important. I like to put my move skill on space. Put it up here. Keep my bar clean. Alright, let's just see if you've got any good one-handed weapons. Or any chromatics. Oop, see, there's a chromatic. I can change my one transmutation orb to a chromatic orb, which is a really good deal because you can easily get transmutation orbs, but it's hard to get chromatics early on. But now I don't have a transmutation orb anymore, I think. So I'm looking at links, I'm really looking for a weapon. Ooh. That's a club. So these links are good because I know later on I'm going to get a green gem that is faster attacks, and that's really good to link with your movement skill. Sadly, I'm looking for swords though, right? Swords or axes, yeah. Because I'm gonna get those, I'm gonna get those soon. So I need swords or axes.
Greetings.
Oh, there's a sword. Or an axe, sorry. The opposite of a sword, or whatever.
Farewell.
Okay, I'm gonna go look up the recipe. Kiwi recipes in Google. Find a recipe system on the wiki, and then I'm gonna blacksmith's whetstone. Sorry. I'm at the pathofexcel.gamepedia.com, which is it's pretty good. So not that one. What happened to the old? Yeah, there we go. Quality, no. Downgrade, no. Here we go. A weapon with 40 to 69 increased physical damage. Weapon be any rarity. Recipe always makes a blue item. The rarity of the level of the rustic sash determines the percent roll. Magic blue. Rare. So it's going to be like a 40% damage. I need just a weapon, a rustic sash, and a whetstone. Okay, well, let's turn this. It should have the same links, though, is the important part. If I recall. You can just control-click things into here, but I don't know, whatever. So I could use this to make it better, but I have a transmutation orb, so I might as well. Oh, no, it's already. What am I doing? Yeah, see, watch.
Hello.
Sell, and then just boop, boop, boop. 48% physical damage. Oh boy, that's saucy.
Goodbye.
So you see now it has 48% physical damage. And I have an augmentation orb, so I can give it another ability. So it's 31.7, 32.2, there we go, 40. See how well that went? I can put these here. And then I'll just wait for now on this, I guess. Oh wait, no, I can just put stuff in my offhand to level. What am I thinking of? You can level gems in your offhand. That's silly of me to forget that. Alright, so now see I have the waypoint for the Prisoner's Gate. And you'll see why move skills are so much better here. So this area has a road, but it's a trick. Well, it's not a trick, it's a road. So, you know, obviously you follow the road, because why would a road be here if it didn't lead to someplace? Like most times in this game, you should just follow the road. I'll go back for that for oh, here's an enemy, the Burning Menace, which is some sort of here are the fire dogs. So they're dogs like imbued with fire, and when they die, they give you a burning area that hurts a lot. But we found another fortification. Is it Haku again?
I stay true to my word, exile.
I did. You're just bugging me. Like I showed up and you attacked me. How is that not me keeping my word? Alright, I'm just gonna put down a decoy totem. And actually it's probably better to be over here. No, my swords were getting hit by so this is getting kind of saucy. I'm going to put a decoy totem down, and eventually enemies will not be able to be taunted. You see, if I put them right there, they get like multiple hits sometimes, I think.
Stay down, Haku.
Yeah, stay down, Haku. Ooh, boots. They might have 15% move speed. Let's see what Haku has to say this time.
I know my histories. You conquerors are all the same. You seek only two things, my head or my goods. So take one and leave the other.
Oh, drop an additional rare item with a veiled mod. Yeah, I'll take your goods. He's got Azal's Eye? I don't know what that means, but I think I leveled up with him. I think bargaining makes you level up with them. Because I have 2-star Haku.
Take your prize and go.
Goodbye. Oh, another heavy belt. Oh my god, and rare boots. Alright. Well, it's back on the road. We've dealt with the we've dealt with the syndicate in this area, but we can get. So look at this. 40.8 and early on 42.3. Look at that. It's like a 4% increase. It's not really that good, but I want to take them now so my DPS doesn't fall behind. There we are. And who is it?
If you're ever inside.
So you probably didn't hear it there because a bunch of spikes appeared in front of the road. But Piety said, "If you're ever in Scion, do drop in, Wonder Child." Which if you haven't, I don't know. And there's some kind of thematic seal here. Thematic seal? So the way is closed. So we have to go around because Piety blocked the way for us. So I'm gonna go this way because I'm pretty sure it's this way. That's just like from playing the game a lot. Still a lot of goat men here. I don't know where the goat women are. Maybe they're both. I don't know. Maybe it's unlike a lot of games. You just can't tell because there's not a lot of sexual dimorphism in the thing. So maybe it's better to call them goat people. I don't know if they're people. I don't know. It says they're devils there. dogs and goat people. So these shamans have an electrical shock. They just slam on the ground. Oh yeah, and here's leap slam. Whee! Oh. I can't use it? Why can't I use it? Oh. My, Oh, maybe they changed it. Oh, did they change it? Oh. So I probably can't use it because I have a claw in my one hand. I think that's different. That's probably a good change. Well, I'll do it the hard way then until I get another axe or something. Axes are probably the best call. I think swords are kind of meh. I don't know. You can look up what unique swords there are and what mods there are. I hear the Undisputed is or maybe the previously Undisputed with an axe. They get costly later on though, because you gotta get like very well rolled rare ones. Oh, here's another rare. Raise a scalp. Allies move faster and attack. Extra cold damage dead. Some more goat people. What time is it? I gotta leave in probably about a half hour. And we'll see. Maybe I'll be back, depending on how a conversation goes. Allies regenerate. Great, you are the hungry. Allies regenerate life quick. With frenzy on death. Dead. Ooh, a silver coin. So now you can start using your prophecies now, but some of them are level based. So you probably want to wait. Ooh, what the? Oh, gravel eaters, which are little, those crab things, only without the shells, and they sort of spit rocks at you. Go people, flame hellions. I'm taking this really slow. I'm probably way over leveled. Yeah, I'm 3 levels ahead. So basically, if you're doing this like efficiently, you're gonna be like 3 levels behind the area you're in. But you know, I'm just having some fun. Enjoying the story. They put a lot of time and effort into the story, so like, maybe at least enjoy it once. You don't have to read all the text if you don't want to, but like, just, you know, some of it's nice. Give you a little context and atmosphere. Alright, so now we're going from the prisoner's gate to the ship graveyard, which, as it sounds like, it's a graveyard of
The
ships.
wall between life and death is crumbling.
Also, the wall between life and death is crumbling. There's a waypoint here. Also, we're going to meet a guy who just appeared on the map called Fairgraves. There's muck runners here, which are those sort of roas, which are sort of like think a cross between a bird and a crab or a rhino. Ooh, large mana flask. Give. So we got a large mana flask, and these are real good. Like, they have pretty good. They recharge 110 mana over 7 seconds. I don't know. I like it. So we're meeting Fairgraves. Ooh, after we kill the seething brine, which are just living brine elementals. So we're talking to Captain Fairgraves, who has a spooky-looking boat parked in the ship graveyard.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave tamer, pirate bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here? Apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathus, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it, the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting. May fair winds favor you.
Alright, so he wants me to get the all flame. He was like, oh, I saved this woman. She betrayed me. I don't believe him for a second. That sounds like some bullshit to me. Like, that's like hornswoggle or whatever. I don't know what that means. But I'm going to do it. Not because I think it's the right thing to do, but because it will give me a skill point. And I want the skill point. But yeah, like, if it didn't have, if it was like an optional thing, it just gave an item, or it was just for flavor or whatever. Ooh, a rare Roa. Scarlet Kill the Bloodthirsty. Extra fire damage. Unwavering charges. Resists elemental damage. Unwavering means, I believe, can't be stunned or knocked back or something like that. And it dropped garbage. Let's get used to that. So, I'm looking for the entrance to where the All Flame is, and also the next area. Ooh, stay hydrated, bot says I should drink. But in fact, it's been an hour. I'm only going to stream for like another 20 minutes, so I think I'll skip on that. If it was a real stream, I'd take a break right now. Or like a not real stream, a long stream, I'd take a break right now. Ooh, a rare ghost. We're fighting ghosts too, I think I missed that. Dim Scream. Extra cold damage, extra damage, frenzied damage, lightning damage. I'm just letting them hit me. Powering mana now. So, how items work in this game for names is that the gray version just has a name. Call that the base name. A magic item will have like one suffix and one prefix. The mods are divided into suffixes and prefixes. And each of those things has a name. It used to be there was like a unique name for each one, but with some new mods, there's some doubling up. So, yeah, but... And then when you get a rare item, it's sort of just chosen randomly from a pool, as far as I understand it. And then, not unique, sorry, a rare item. And yeah, unique items just have a name. Though their stats can be random, depending on the item. Ooh, a greater life flask, okay. I'm gonna keep my freeze potion, but I'm gonna use this greater life flask. So I put that, nice another alchemy. So usually I put my movement flask on E, because it's in my middle finger. And then I use my freeze flask on W and my bleed flask on Q. But having my best flask on W, which is sort of how I've trained myself to press things quickly. Then later in the game you sort of just get power flasks and face roll. I don't know. Like, you've got 5 fingers, you can basically press all 5 flasks at once if the buttons are close together. I don't know. You're not supposed to do that? There's some TOS stuff about 1 action per thing. But I think if I've got fingers, I got a thumb too, so 5 flasks, 5 buttons or whatever. Or you can just, like, press them quickly. Ooh, what the heck is going on here? Haku, what are you... Whoa, what the heck is this? Oh, Haku leveled up or something. There's like a... 4 healing totems? Oh, I remember. Projectile speed affects how far your spectral throw goes. Ooh, okay, that hurts a lot, the fell cannons. But they're all dead, so now Haku is here. Have a He's got some sort of necromancer friend that's helping him. Oh, right, because he's anti-Haku. And before, Haku used to, like, fight totems and necromancers for the souls of his ancestors. But now he's teaming up with them or something? Yeah, it's anti-Haku. It's nega-Haku. Go away. Have a decoy totem. This is like a upgraded battle. Like, look at all these fell cannons, if you can see them. There's at least 4.
Down, Haku.
And he's dead. I'm gonna take this. So I'm taking 2 more axe points so I can get to the by the blade node, which is sort of a notable one. There's minor ones which are small. Notable ones are notable? I don't know. The big ones, there's big ones and then there's big ones. There's 3 different levels of points on the tree. Small ones, medium ones, and big ones. Big ones are sort of usually build defining and stuff. And the small ones are sort of like little bonuses, and the medium ones are just sort of better. Something's hitting me. Oh, it's the necromancer. Alright, Haku, what do you want to do now? Ooh, a greater mana flask. That might even be better than the large one. And some boots. I'm going to pick those up because they might have move speed on them. I'm still getting hit by something. Oh, and that's a freeze one? I think since I'm using a lot of mana, it's probably going to be better for me to use that one. What the? Oh, another flesh manipulator. Correct. Alright, Haku.
Enough blood has been shed today, warrior. Put down your weapon, and I will offer you an opportunity. There is one in my new tribe I would deceive. Give me a
Alright, that's the same thing.
And I will tell you that.
So I can imprison him for 3 turns. I get fortification intelligence. I don't know what that is, but I get -1 rank. Or Haku and Yanis become trusted, +4 research intelligence. So now Haku's trusted, whatever that means. And who's Yanis? I don't know. Probably this guy here, because of the green link here. So the string on here tells you what they know about. Or something like that. Eventually I'm going to have to start interrogating
it is
them.
Subterfuge, not the most honorable path. But honor lost its value the day Calm cut down 300 of his brothers.
So Calm is sort of like a legendary god general of the, I don't remember, whatever, Haku, like the indigenous native people of this place. Okay, so I can see over here there's a green door, or an orange door, sorry. And that is the place I have to go to, but there's also this door here. If I would have gotten to the door on the left here first, I would have put a portal down and walked to the Cavern of Wrath, because I know there's a waypoint in there, and then I can waypoint back to town and use it. But since I got to the waypoint first, I'm just going to double back. And then I'm just going to do the All-Flame quest, and I'm going to stop. Line them up, as some people say. So we found the ship graveyard cave, which is sort of a cave that's right underneath the wreck of a ship. Obviously, at some point in time, the water receded here, revealing the graveyard. Now we need to find the All-Flame. Ooh. Here are some more seeding brine, living brine elementals. They just sort of smack you around. Oh, there's another fortification. Oh, we got Fathom Screechers, which are sort of like the cephalopod, land dwellers, tentacles, and ghosts, which are cursed mariners. When the ghosts die, they just sort of, I don't know, ascend. And when the brine elementals die, they turn to water. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's a caravan quest. So we're fighting Coral Goya. Coral Goya is our enemy here. Ooh, that hurt. maybe 2? I can't tell if it's an enforcer. There seems to be like enforcers and actual bosses. Oh, and there's a little progress bar. So what happened before is there used to be escort quests where you would escort something, and those sucked. They probably still exist. But these ones where they're escorting something and you're interrupting them are really fun. Where'd you go? Direct. Ooh. June got kinda... Ooh, because it's a new one. That's why. So this is a new syndicate member, so that's why we got a little line from June there.
You don't want to kill me. You want intelligence about this job, am I right?
Yeah, I do, you're right.
I think I am. There is no more potent a weapon against an organization that hides in the shadows than the revealing light of knowledge.
That is true. I will take your +6 transport intelligence, thank you.
Power corrupts, and corruption and
Not as dumb as you seem, Redblade.
I got another ring. I got another one of the things. I really like that mechanic. That's got me like, oh yeah. So I got one more skill point. I'll get by the blade. So while the 2 ones before it gave you 12% to your damage and 12% to ailments, the by the blade gives you 24% to your damage, 10% to accuracy, evasion rating, and 24% to your ailments. So yeah. So now that I've got those, I could get these accuracy ratings, but I don't think I'll need them. I'm probably going to get accuracy from some of my ascendancies. Because I'll probably go, since like the Scion's multi-class, probably something like Ranger Jug, or maybe Shadow Jug. And you get a whole bunch of accuracy for that. So now that I've done this, I'm going to hit Born to Fight, which isn't great. Gives me nothing accuracy, nothing in strength. Not great, but I really want the health that's right beside it. I wonder if I can loop around it, actually. Let's see, I'm here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Because I'm not going to want Born to Fight later, right? No, I think for now, I'll hit Born to Fight in health. And I'll do my original plan, and then later I'll respec somehow. We'll see. I'm just playing it by ear. And yeah. Okay, so we see the exclamation point, which means we found the All Flame. And as we approach, Strangle Charm rises. Strangle Charm is a unique brine elemental thing. It's dead. And here we see a poor slave girl dead in a boat. What are you gonna do? She's died. How did she get here? Perhaps maybe she was just running away. Let me get the All Flame. Poor girl. And now it's time to return the All Flame to the obviously lying Fairgraves. Like his story doesn't change for a second. Clearly a misogynist, among other things. You can also just teleport back to town and hit the waypoint. Fairgraves is usually near the waypoint. But since I know I'm going to be stopping soon and I kind of want to save my portal scrolls, I'm just going to walk. Okay, so I think I don't know if that worked that way before. I thought it used to be for movement skills, as long as your main hand was appropriate, because it requires an axe, mace, sword, or staff. It was okay, but maybe they changed it to balance dual wielding, so that you both need both of them. All right, here's Fairgraves. I wonder what's going to happen here. I'm going to just talk to him.
My All Flame, my blessed, damned All Flame. Oh, you want your moment in the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is. And for the All-Flame to
Yeah, like that's a different voice actor.
it must first be kindled with life.
Uh-oh.
And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have.
What's the meme? Curse your inevitable but something betrayal. Oh no, he summoned a whole bunch of green skeleton crew, Fairgrave's crewmen, and they're slowly walking towards me. And Fairgraves uses Spectral Throw too. Well, here we go, Fairgraves. You wanted this. Really thought me, the person who went all the way into a cave of death? Oh, he also does summon raging spirits with a skin on them, which are like little skulls that pop out. Oh, yeah, me, the hero, who went into the dead cave and got your thing. You really thought I was not going to be able to beat you?
Leave is over, Captain.
Alright, well, I know that when I log out, I'll be back in town, so I'm just going to log out here. Thank you for joining me. I might be back later today. I might be back sooner than that. We'll see. But for now, I'm off. Thank you for, I don't know, being in the land of lore and love for something. We'll work on that later.